I'll do it next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the presentation of the Star Morton Cup at Group 211. Let's get the enclosure and bouncing.
Thanks, David. Yeah, great effort by Prince of Boom. I guess in State of Origin week, it's only fitting that a Queenslander should take out the Star Morton Cup. I'd like to recognise the presence of BRC Vice Chairman Richard Morrison at the presentation of trophies, and also to thank the Star, counting down the days till Queen's Wharf opens, but in the meantime the Star Treasury Casino has a very close association with the Brisbane Racing Club. I'd like now to introduce Kelvin Dott, who's the COO of the Star Entertainment Group. Thanks, Kelvin.
Thank you, Bart, and good afternoon, everyone. The Star Entertainment and the Brisbane Racing Club have been partners now for almost 2 decades, and it's a relationship that we're very, very proud of. This year we introduced the Star brand to Eagle Farm as part of our transition as we move towards the opening of our amazing Queen's Wharf development and precinct a little later this year. Always a highlight, the time-honoured Oaks Day is synonymous with racing in Queensland, and we would like to extend our congratulations on what has been another fantastic day of racing so far. We are especially excited this year to partner as the sponsor of the Group 2, the Star Morton Cup, a race with a proud history dating back to 1980, which has produced so many great sprint champions, and we're honoured to have our name alongside the race this year in 2023. Now it is my great pleasure to present the trophy to an amazing group of owners here, and to, of course, the Prince of Broome, and I think to Michael Vincent, who is going to speak on behalf of the owners. And congratulations and a fine training performance to Robert Heathcote, and of course an amazing and brilliant ride by Tim Clark. So congratulations to the owners.
Thank you. Richard might help you, Kelvin, present the owners' trophy to Michael Vincent.
Thank you very much. What's that?
Take that face straight ahead.
Right here. Yeah. Thank you, everyone.
Might be a few drinks out of that tonight. Michael Vincent now.
I'll have a couple. Yeah, thank you. I'd just like to thank the sponsors today, the Star Group, Star Casino. Huge thanks, Rob Heathcote, Super Ride, Tim Clark, and a huge group of owners, and most importantly, Prince of Boom, Super Horse. He's taken us all on an amazing journey, and hopefully there's plenty more to come. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Mike.
Thanks, Michael. He's around the place all year, but he seems to specialise in bobbing up over Star Stradbroke season. So please now welcome Robert Heathcote to come forward and receive the Trainers' Trophy. Robert Heathcote, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, I'd like to say thank you, Kelvin and the Star Group, for your very generous sponsorship. Without you guys and what you put into racing, it doesn't quite work as well. Let me also thank the BRC. You've turned your track out today, magnificent. It's been a tough few years, but Jimmy and Straub and the team, you've done a great job, boys, and I know you're the unheralded heroes of making this carnival the success it's been already. Adrenaline Thoroughbreds. Michael, Paul, you've been fantastic supporters of my stable for such a long time now, and you guys deserve this. Prince of Boom, it hasn't always been plain sailing. He had a little setback as a young horse. We had to have a little surgical intervention, and he's come back from that. We went down to Melbourne and took it in the neck, but he's come back, a couple of wins, and to win the Group 2 today, and now we're in the Stradbroke. You never know. We know it's going to be tough going that extra 200 metres, but he's in there, and this wonderful bunch of owners, thank you very much. It's been a wonderful journey, and it's not over yet. Timmy Clark, thank you, Tim. Tim deputised. There was a little bit of a mix-up with weights early on there, and I thought he'd only get 55, but Tim, you gave him... well, I think you just showed the racing public why you're probably the best front-running rider in the country, and you gave us a 10 out of 10 today again, mate, and I'm more than happy if you get off Converge and ride him next week. Probably not. Anyway, I've got to thank I've got to thank all of my owners. It's just, I'm living the dream. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob. Tim Clark, if you could come forward now and receive the Winning Riders Trophy from Kelvin and Richard. Tim Clark.
Yeah, to the BRC and all their sponsors. It's a great carnival, obviously. Love coming up here and escaping the colder weather down over the border, and you know, it's a privilege to be able to come up here each and every year and compete up here. To Rob and his staff and the owners for the opportunity to ride. It's not only this guy, I've had a bit of luck for Rob throughout the carnival, so it's been wonderful to get up here and do that. So thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the presentation of trophies for the Star Moreton Cup. Thank you. So, grab that, Kelvin. Just.
Owners and Robbie.
I've been away for so